Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Got a great story out of Reuters, and it's entitled China's Car Sales Fall for the Second Month in July as Price War Continues. To say that the car industry is going through massive changes, not only since COVID with supply chain breakdowns, but now with interest rates rising and inflation rising around the world, we are in a massive correction heading towards the car industry. If you can see behind me, one of my dream cars on my list that you guys have known about, 2005 Ford GT. There are going to be wild price fluctuations, everything from new and used vehicles, collector vehicles like these, not only due to inflation, but also the lack of easy credit, supply chain issues, and honestly, an economic war between the BRICS nations and the US. Now, real quick, we are on site of we are at a museum, an amazing car collection in Paso Robles, California, at the Estrella Warbirds Museum. And this is the Woodland Auto Display. It is massive. There are multiple rooms full of the most amazing collector's cars and race cars. I got to be honest with you, I have to throw a shout out to them and thank them for letting us use this, not only for these videos, but also for our new course on the Auto Trader Pro course, how to buy and sell vehicles, either for yourself or to flip them for money in this next downturn, because I think it is so vitally important that people have the knowledge and skills to be able to make money in a downturn. That's how I saved my family's financial butts during the Great Recession, and that's what I want to see other people do. So if you're interested, we'll put a pre-filming discount code down below. Once the course is done, it'll go to normal price. But if you're near Paso Robles, California, you've got to come and check out this museum. It is absolutely amazing. Not only the cars, but also the military equipment and the aircraft. Absolutely mind-blowing. Such a great value. All right, so again, we're getting back to China's car sales falling for the second month in July. Now it says here, China passenger vehicles sales fell for a second month in July as discounts and government support measures failed to persuade customers wary of buying cars amid a sputtering economy and a prolonged slump in the housing market. Automakers are concerned about demand slowdown as the world's second largest economy loses its post-pandemic bounce. Car sales totaled 1.79 million units in July, down 2.6% from last year. Data from China Passenger Car Association showed the second contraction in a row after a 2.9 slide in June. Now, we all know the definition, or at least the old definition of recession, was 2 or more consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. Now, of course, the White House says, let's just change the definition of recession. But when we're talking about the car sales contraction, it's very important to know this is the second month in China, second largest country on earth, and soon to be, if everything keeps going the way it is, the largest economy on earth. That's a big deal. There are fewer people that have the money to go out and buy a new car, or even a used car for that matter. Things are getting expensive. The consumer is tapped out. So when we start to see consecutive quarters of the same direction, we're starting to look at a trend here. And that is going to affect buyers and sellers all over the world. Now think about this. We have seen and enjoyed a time in history that is unlike any other ever, and that is used cars skyrocketing in price due to all kinds of things. Government stimulus getting put in your bank account, low interest rates, and easy credit have caused people to speculate wildly in the car market, but they do have their fluctuations, and people need to understand that, and they need to be prepared for that. There are so many people with a third or fourth car right now, they don't even need them, but they have them, and they haven't sold them yet, and this is inventory that is going to hit the market. We see our local Dodge dealers, GMC, Chevy, they're all filling up with inventory. We're seeing the opposite with the Japanese and Korean automakers, where they are still having problems, and they are having very serious problems keeping those dealerships open. We are seeing most dealerships only having one, maybe two salespeople. Why? Because there's nobody coming in. And this is a longer term trend, something that people need to pay attention to. Look, you guys know that I love cars, and I have saved up for my own car collection, and that will more than likely never rival this. Quite frankly, this is one of the most amazing car collections I've ever seen in my life. But you know that I've been preparing for this event for the last 15 years, and we are on the cusp, and we are getting ready for that. The only question is, which side of that cycle are you going to be on? The sellers that are forced to sell because they don't have any money and they're having to take rock bottom prices, or the buyers that are enjoying those rock bottom prices? Look, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to put the links to the new Auto Trader Pro course. The pre-filming discount is going to probably take us a month to get all of the content together, edited. So for as long as that's going, it's $199, and I could guarantee you this. You watch this and put these actions to work, you will save tons more than the cost of that course for your next car and for every car for the rest of your life. All right, with that being said, come check out the Estrella Roebuck Museum and the Woodland Auto Display in Paso Robles, California. The Economic Ninja is out.